So good morning. How's everyone doing? Okay, Dotun. Dotun, good morning. What's
Good
up?
morning. I'm doing very fine.
Yeah, I hope you're ready for today's exercise.
Yes,
Bukola, good morning. How are you doing? All right. Please hold on, please. Okay, so today we're starting with Bukola. Let's quickly round up on what we've been doing for the past 3 days. That is the features, pick an industry, tell us the benefits to a business in that industry, and probably give us a story that you think would be relatable to the business owner. Yep, Bukola, go ahead.
Starting with full escalation.
Go ahead. Well,
Okay.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Full escalation is transferring a call to someone.
Sorry, please, Bukola. There seems to be one windy noise coming from you. Is that? I don't know whether that's your mic or is mine. Hold on. Let me mute me. Let me mute my mic. No, the sound is coming. Are you beside the fan?
Yes.
Yeah, please. Excuse that fan. That fan is blowing directly into your mic.
Is it better now? Hello, is it better now?
All right. So let's hear what you have to say about call escalation.
Call escalation talks about transferring a call to a senior colleague who can fix a particular issue or a problem.
Does it have to be a senior colleague?
Is that?
Does it have to be a senior colleague?
No.
Okay.
It, either a senior colleague or the person who can actually solve that problem.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Go ahead.
The benefit to the customer is once the issue is solved, the customer is happy, there's satisfaction, then benefit to the company. I mean,
Okay.
to the company. I mean, there is referral because the company has to. Is that cool?
I'm sorry.
So please, can I come back?
What do you mean?
Like, can I cut the call and come back? It's open from my side.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You can leave the call and join me again.
If the customer is satisfied, there is referral. The
Sorry.
company
Sorry.
gains
Sorry. Please
more
hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
customers.
Hold on. Hold on. You just said benefit to the company if the customer is satisfied. You jumped from how does that if the customer is satisfied? How does it link to the benefits of the feature or the feature? You did not. There's no linkage. There's a disconnection somewhere. Take it again.
If the customer is satisfied with what happened with the situation on ground, yes, with the situation on ground, then the company is also pleased that the customer is satisfied. Through that, the customer can, can make referrals to other friends and family.
You still missed it. You still did not mix. You still did not bring in the feature and the benefit. You just mentioned the benefit directly. So there's still a disconnect in the potential customer's head. Let's resolve that disconnect.
After fixing the issue, the customer is happy, right? So
Sorry,
satisfaction
sorry,
of
sorry, sorry, sorry,
client,
sorry, 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 sorry. If the customer
then
wait, Bukola, please hold on. Let me show you the difference,
no,
right? Let me show you the difference.
Okay.
If a customer calls a pharmacy and is asking for a certain drug, most pharmacies use salespeople at the front desk, and the salesperson does not understand what the customer is trying to achieve, which is a patient asking trying to get a prescription. The call can be transferred to a pharmacist. What that means to the potential to the patient is that these people are very organized, that when the salesperson was not sure of what she wanted, he was able to transfer the call to somebody who was much more learned in that field. So by doing that, you have made the customer had that impression that these guys are top-notch quality, the customer experience is so good. And when they see that, they can confidently go and refer their friend to that pharmacy whenever their friend needs drugs. Do you see the connection?
Yes.
So you have to create a connection in their head. If there's no connection, they're just talking and they're talking over the client. So let's make you have to make the connection to the feature, what the feature does to the cost to the business and to the customer in between two of them, then the customer back to the business. So take it again. And what industry are we discussing right now?
I'm using a bank.
Don't use a bank. A bank is not a potential customer. Stop using banks.
Okay. An hotel.
Okay, go ahead. Try out a hotel. Let's see what we get.
Okay. Call escalation.
Am I the only one that Nicola is echoing for?
She's not echoing for me here. Dotu, is she echoing there?
No, actually, yes, he is.
Even yourself, that one, she's echoing. So I don't understand. Maybe the link is bad or something. Even Salome too was echoing. And I feel like me too, I'm echoing.
No, over here, I can't hear any echo. I can't hear any echo on this part.
I guess let me try going out
Okay, go ahead.
because it's still
Okay,
echoing.
go ahead. Go off and come back. Salimi, pick one. Is there any echo from your end also?
No, sir.
Okay. Anthony, as I talk, is there any echo?
There is no echo with you, but Salome, Dutsu, there's a lot of echo.
Even Mr. Anthony's on his echoing.
You know
Ha.
what? Let's just use a different link. Just like send the
No,
new
I don't
link.
think
Let's
I
all
don't
of us
think I
jump
don't
in it.
think it can be linked. I don't think this thing can be linked.
Okay.
It's the same server as there is now. Wait, sorry, Salome, did you say Anthony is echoing now or has been echoing ever since?
Yeah,
He
I've
has
been
been
echoing ever
echoing.
since. I'm even hearing myself echo.
Okay, all right, go ahead. You can leave and then come back. Okay, Bukola, try talking.
Hello?
Okay, Dotun, is there any echo?
Okay, now there's no echo. But I can hear myself. Like it's talking back.
Okay, hold on, chill. Let me mute my mic. Let me see if you can hear yourself again. Dotun, try talking.
Okay. Okay, I can't hear myself anymore. It's not
Yeah, I
talking
think I
anymore.
think maybe because I was unmuted. So Bukola, let's go ahead.
Still talking about the call escalation.
So Bukola, sorry, please. I got distracted. Go ahead. Call escalation.
Okay, sorry. Call escalation means transferring of calls to a particular person who can handle some technical issues. The benefit is it improves it improves it improves it improves customers waiting to get a feedback, and it improves there's response to the problem. It enhances solving of problems, and problems are solved. Benefit to the also benefit to the customer. It reduces time wasting. Then to the customer, if there's no time wasting, the client is satisfied with it. The client is satisfied with it. Then, using an example, I'm using an hotel. Maybe the client comes into an hotel, checks in, goes into his room or her room. Then before he went in, he asked if all electricity and every electricity was working, anything electrical works was working. He said yes, and the customer gets into the room and discovers that the AC was not coming up, the lights were not on, were not working. So then he calls the receptionist that, oh, I found out that the AC is not working and the lights are not on. So please, can we get someone to come and check it? Since the receptionist cannot do that, does not know what to do, she transfers the call, or she transfers the call to the person that is in charge of the technical issues. Then the person sends, if the person cannot send, the person sends or himself goes there to check up the problem. What can be the issue? Is it the fuse? Is it the socket? Is it whatsoever?
So Bukola,
If the person fixes those issues or solves the
wait, Bukola, please
or
hold. Bukola, please hold.
yeah?
Please hold. If you go to a hotel, yeah, and you check into a hotel and some appliances are not working. If you call the reception and they transfer your call to a technical person, what would you do? How would you see that hotel?
You said?
If you check into a hotel and then
Okay.
you call the front desk to tell them that you have issues with your AC with the AC in your room, and then they direct your call to a technician, what would you do? How would you see the hotel?
What will I see in the hotel?
Yeah, how would you think? What would you think about the hotel if they do that to you? That they direct your call to a technician?
Yes, what I will do is
How would you see them? How would you see the hotel? What would you think about the hotel?
I will feel that the person that I called does not know anything about it. So you have to transfer or place the call to someone who can handle such situation better.
Dotun, if you check into a hotel and you call the front desk to make such a complaint and they are directing your call to a technical person, what would you think about that hotel? Dotun, hello, Dotun.
Because how I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you meant that how will I feel if they direct my call to someone that can help me solve that problem? Is that what you asked?
Yes, a technical problem in your hotel room.
So to me, I feel that the hotel is well structured and they are well organized. That's how I feel about them.
I don't think that's reality. Why I say I don't think that's reality is because if you call the front desk to complain about your air conditioner, you would want somebody coming by themselves, not trying to transfer the call to somebody. I don't know if I'm
So
accurate.
I can't really hear you.
If I'm in a hotel room and I call to say that my AC is not working, I would want somebody to come to my hotel room to check that appliance, or I check into another room. Giving me the phone to a technical person applies gives creates extra stress on the customer. Because what do you think the technical person will ask? Is the AC plugged? Can you see this light? What's the color on this light? You understand? So
Okay.
my point is that
Okay, for me, I guess we asked the.
go ahead. Go ahead, Otun.
Okay, so for me, I would, he might ask the same question that I said before. So it's there's going to be back
Hello, hello, Dotun. I can't hear you properly. Can you hear me?
and
Dotun, can you hear me? Because I can't hear. I couldn't hear anything you're saying. Hello, Ibrahim. Good morning. I'm Bagada.
maybe in the discussion.
Okay, when you come when you're around, let me see. I beg. I want to fix that one of my water closets. I want to fix something. It's very urgent. So, Bukola, my point is that your example does
I
not.
don't know if you can
Okay, okay,
hear
I can hear you now. I can hear you
me.
now. Go ahead. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. So, I'm not comfortable with that example you gave. Give another example of call escalation. I've given this example. I've given examples over and over again. Your example does not
Yes.
clear. So, give me a proper example.
Let me use an hospital now. Using an hospital.
Sorry, Bukola. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Use a hospital. Let me hear what you have to say regarding a hospital.
Okay. A customer calls the hospital as regards a particular let me say, is it prescription that he or she did not understand or
That is the
so.
exact example I gave yesterday. Give something else.
Okay. Okay, let me use a what's this company called? These people that they do is it ticketing and all for flights. I don't know what they are
A
called.
travel agency.
A travel agency, yes. Let me use a travel agency. Using a travel agency, a client calls or a customer calls the travel agency that he or she wants to book a ticket. Then
Alpha, what's up?
he books the ticket,
Alpha,
he makes payments, he does everything. Then printing out maybe it was close to the date that he was to come for, or maybe to travel or so, maybe through bus. Let me use bus. Maybe he's traveling outside Lagos or outside Nigeria and through bus, Ghana and all. Then he realizes that the booking and everything he did was no longer there, was no longer, he could not reach out to it, or he could not print the stuff out. Then he can call the customer service concerning such situation. Since the customer service cannot provide a situation to it, they call either the ICT department or the technical guys. Okay, they're also the technical guys. The technical guys, then okay, this is what I went through. I did my bookings, I did this and I did that. Only for me to come to to the place to see, or maybe I want to print it out to show them that yes, I made payment, I booked, and I cannot find it. Then the technical guy or the technical person tries to check the back end information of the customer, that if truly he did such, it could be the network or so. Then the technical guy does such. Then he finds out that oh, it was, he made the booking and he paid, he concluded on everything. Then the client, the issue is resolved, then tells the technical people tells the guy, the client or the customer, that oh, so sorry that it was the network and all,
I'm in a meeting.
but they found out what went wrong and all. After that, the customer is happy because he finally saw what he paid for, what he booked, and is happy because that issue was resolved and there is no need for him to make extra payment
So
for
the issue
the
was
booking.
resolved quite alright. But what will make the customer excited about issue being resolved? They are missing a particular keyword. Why do you think the customer will be happy?
There was no time wasting.
It means that it was resolved fast. We live in a
It was
world
resolved fast.
we live in a world where everybody wants everything fast. Nobody wants to be
Yeah.
delayed. Not a situation where if I call the customer service, I want them handling my problems immediately. I don't want to hear
Immediately.
something like, "Oh, please let me call you back," or let me talk to the department. I will call you back, or can you please call back? Do you know how irritating that is to customers? These are things you can
Yeah.
write to a business owner when you're talking to them once in a while. Remind them of how painful it is when they called customer care and customer care said, "I'll call you back." So, Bukola, back to what I said about yesterday, right? You need to prepare, you need to rehearse these stories over and over again because everything you said, yeah, you got this one, you got it quite all right. But the length you used in giving your explanation was too long. By that time, the brain of I'm not trying to insult our customers, but the people's brains are switched off. They could be distracted by a lot of things. So we want to give them the key message as quick and as efficient as possible. So this is how your story goes, right? A customer pays for his ticket and everything, makes his payment, but all of a sudden it's not reflecting on his page. And now he's like, "What's wrong?" He calls the customer care. The customer care too is surprised as why can't he print it out? But it's like, hold on, don't worry. Let me bring the technical person on this call. I'm very sure they will resolve it. They bring the technical person to the call. The technical person asks a couple of questions. He tracks his payments right on that same call. On that same call, everything becomes resolved. The customer can now print out his ticket and he's happy because everything was resolved fast. He did not need to call back. He did not need to wait for another day. He did not need to even hear things like, "Oh, wait, let me call you back." Everything was resolved on that same call. Can you see the difference?
Yeah.
So, Dotun, please go ahead. Yeah, hello, sir.
Okay, still on call
Hello,
escalation.
sir.
And as we all know, call escalation is when we are
Good morning,
transferring
sir.
the
Good
call
morning,
to
sir.
someone that can handle the problem more efficiently. And for me, I'll be talking about the
Sir?
telecommunication industry. So, like our company, for
Okay,
instance,
we are the
maybe
boys.
there is a day at the office we are using like a specific
So,
internet
did you get my
provider.
message?
Then all of a sudden, we notice that we lost the internet, but we still have it. We just recharged it
What
myself
did you
back.
say? What
So
did you say?
maybe, for example, now, like I said, maybe at the office one day we are
Oh,
using a
okay.
specific internet
Okay.
provider, and all of a sudden it just we lost connection.
Oh,
But
okay. Can't
it
remember.
was
But
recently
did you get
that
the issue,
we
Abby?
we recharged. So we can just call maybe like the support
So
team
could it be a
immediately.
routing issue or a department
Then
related issue?
maybe the
Or
first
I think a
agent that
routing issue or a
responded to
firewall
us
issue.
cannot help us fix the problem. That agent can transfer that call to a specialist that can handle the problem, that can who has the right tools to fix the problem you have. Then
Okay, okay,
for us not to get frustrated and everything, that's why call escalation is a very important feature.
okay. All right.
And this is how we can help like a client or a customer. And how can he help business owner? One, it would make
So Wireshark
the customers who are
from a
satisfied
server to
to
the deep
always
one.
patronize them, because if you notice that, okay, for example, if you notice that our problem maybe like when the internet got lost
Wait,
and
Dotun.
within 2 seconds it was restored, it will
Wait, what
keep
do you
us
say?
satisfied and we want to go back, we want to patronize them
Dotun,
again,
please hold on. Dotun, please hold on. Dotun, please
and
hold
this
on.
one will move
Mute.
us to also
Yes.
the
A table phone
particular
to that
internet
to the
provider,
ONU.
and it's going to lead to more sales to that particular company. And what again is going to build the brand reputation.
All right.
It's going to show people that, okay, yes, these people, they know what they are doing and they are reliable internet provider. So that's how you can help the business owner and more sales to that particular company.
So I discovered that there's this service I'm seeing to call a doctor for health checkup for daily health checkups. You call a particular number to speak to a doctor for 15 naira per minute. 15 naira per minute to speak to a doctor, right? And if you speak to him for an hour, that will give you about 3,000 naira per hour. 10 hours, that's 30,000. Okay. Okay. So Bukola, what feature were we talking about?
We're talking about color escalation.
So, Dalton, please carry on with the call escalation feature. I had some pressing issues to attend to right here. Because like, I'll meet your mic.
Okay. Like I said, call escalation simply means transferring the call to a person that can handle the problem more efficiently. Then
Okay.
I gave the instance of the telecommunication industry.
Mm-hmm.
Example, maybe we are using one specific internet provider and a day, sorry about that. So, for example, we are using a specific internet provider and we noticed that we lost the internet and it was recently that we just recharged. So we can just call the support, call support. Then maybe the first agent that responded to us cannot really fix our problem, cannot really fix the problem. Then he or she can then transfer the call like to a specialist who can handle the situation more, who has the right knowledge or who has the right to fix the call. And this one will result to like fast response when there's someone that can attend to us. So when we have someone that can attend to us immediately, so this will lead to lack of frustration, like from us as the clients. And how will that help the company? How would that help that particular telecommunication company? One is going to boost loyalty when customers know that, okay, if I have any issues, there's someone that can respond to me. So when it boosts loyalty, it will make them satisfied and it will make them loyal customers. Like I said, loyalty. Then another thing is going to build it's going to build like the brand reputation. Yes, it's going to build the brand reputation when people know that, when customers know out there that, okay, if they call, there is someone that can respond to them, there's someone that is willing to listen to them. So that's another way. And when customers too are satisfied, they'll be returning customers. When people are really satisfied with the solution that particular company gives, they'll be returning customers, and that's more money to that particular company.
So, okay, Dalton, yes, there's definitely an improvement from yesterday, even down to today. I applaud you for that. However, let's still try better to communicate much more smoothly and get directly to the point. Not directly to the point where you completely miss out vital information. But let's first of all see how you can also try practicing your speech. Like I said, it has to be intentional. And a few months ago, I was talking with all of the going back and forth. That is why if you improve your sales skills, you improve almost every area of your life. You begin to think sharp and you begin to speak properly and speak with confidence. So let me try to do what you said, right? So if I'm talking to a business owner and you want to narrate how it works, so imagine somebody calls your customer care because he has some browsing issues after he just paid or he just subscribed. He calls the customer care. The customer care cannot handle the situation. So they bring in support on that same call. Now, the beautiful thing about it is that at the moment the situation is solved, now what it does for a business is that the customer begins to feel like these people are fast and efficient to solve all your problems immediately. What that means is that to the customer, he is being treated as priority. And you have to make the business owner believe that in times like this, customers want quick feedback, they want quick response because they want to feel like their problems are your company's priority. Having things like, oh, I will call you back, oh, let me check what is wrong, let me forward your issue. Mm-mm. Customers, even though your problem is to be solved later on, they want that idea that they're a priority. And if you can make them feel like they're a priority, trust me, they will begin to refer your business, and that's where more sales comes from. And the best sales come from referral. Do you see how we have sold the guy on so many things? And like I said,
Yes.
the sharper you can talk, the sharper you can speak with confidence, the more he's going to believe you. And the more he believes you, the easier it is to make the sale. Does it make sense? So,
Yes, it does.
Dr. Also try that practice. Like I said, this practice, you may say, oh, it's stupid. Looking at a camera and talking to a camera 20 minutes every day may sound stupid, but do it for a month. I'm trying to do it because I did mine for 6 months and it's out there. I'm not telling you to upload your own, but me, I uploaded mine because I want to go back and show people that I didn't start speaking fluently like this. 6 months ago, I was whack. I was doing trying to remember what I want to say before I say it, but over time, I became better at it. So let's go to the next thing. Bukola, what's the next feature we're talking about?
Audio marketing.
Okay, go ahead. What do we have with audio marketing?
We're talking about audio marketing.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You already know
Okay.
the drill. Explain it to somebody. What benefit does he get? And if possible, give them a very nice, interesting story.
Okay. Audio marketing talks about the sound in which someone hears while he's calling someone.
Hey, sorry. Bukola, please hold on, right?
He's calling
Hey,
a
Bukola,
company.
Bukola, please hold on. Bukola, what course did you study in school?
Is that
What course did you study in school?
banking and finance?
So I've noticed that you are trying to give textbook definition. Textbook definition goes like, oh, it is a situation in which that looks too textbook like. That looks too what's that word? It feels like you're speaking to. Let's use how do I put it now? Don't you get my point? Don't you get my
Yes,
point?
Nicola, what he's trying to say is that, like, when you are going to talk about this future, talk about it the way you understand it. The way you talk about it to your sister, your brother, your friend. Like, just talk about
Exactly.
it.
Like
Don't.
yes, in a very friendly tone. Like for example, is oh
Yeah.
audio marketing is this thing where people call your number and they are hearing background music at the back. They are hearing promo at the back. It's like all those MTN. Do you understand? I didn't use any formal language. It's a friendly conversation you're having. Okay, she went offline. So well, Dotun, I think she went offline. So you go ahead, try. Let's see what we have. Okay, hold on, doctor. She's back. So Bukola,
Yes, I can hear you.
yeah. So go on. Let's please. Your definition should sound very friendly, like you're gisting. Don't use any formal language. Just flow with it.
I should go with the example.
No flow. As in, you're going to define the feature again, but this time around, use a language that is friendly. That is, what's that word? That's friendly, basically, sha, and easy. Not don't use any textbook definition. You get like, oh, it's
All
a feature in which it's a situation where just do it. That's friendly.
audio marketing is the type of marketing that uses music to enhance businesses or brands. I would give an example using a what's it called? An hairdressing salon, a fashion hairdressing salon. Yes, a salon.
Okay.
Yes, the salon is currently running a sales week or a sales month, and a customer calls to book an appointment, and the customer hears that while the customer is calling, the customer is hearing some background, some music that, oh, we are currently running sales within within June, first week in June for just 2 weeks, and we are for whatever hair what you want to make, it's a 10% deduction. If that person hears that, the person will be like, oh, since I want to book an appointment, why not just wait for that period? Because I've heard that they are going for sales. They want to go, they are going through sales, or they want to, they are going through sales. So the person might just wait, oh, it seems this will be a chance for me to this, utilize this time and this option. Then the person comes during that period and it sees that, oh, it seems these people, they are actually right though, and she made the hair, they gave her 10% reduction. She will definitely refer other people to come, that these people, they know what they are doing. They sorry for using that word.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You're getting better
They
at it. Go ahead.
look for what to use. Well, because the benefit to the customer is, one, the customer is satisfied, there is loyalty. Yes, there is loyalty, and benefit to the company, to the hairdressing salon, is she has the confidence that, oh, the clients are happy, then they would want to run much more sales, even if it's going to take a while. They'll be happy to run another sales that, oh, it seems I had so much referrals, because during that period of sales there's so much referrals, in as much as there's loyalty and they don't disappoint.
Okay, okay, okay. So quick one. I think you touched on the point. You touched on the point. OJ, I think your mic is unmuted. OJ. So you got it. Now, if if somebody calls a restaurant and they hear that, sorry, not restaurant, a hair salon, and they hear that there's sales coming up very soon, yada yada yada, there's a high chance that they could also tell their friend about it, because when ladies are making their hair, some ladies, not all ladies, some ladies like to go with their friends. Well,
Yeah,
it's a very good discount. They can bring their friends along. So now you are painting a message, you are painting a story in the head of the potential customer that, okay, oh, one, if you run sales and your current customers get to know about that sales you are running, there's a chance that they would support. Do you get me now?
yes,
There's a chance that they can refer their friend, and if your service is so good, you have gotten extra customers. So don't see that, see it as them, as you giving them something to bring people further, and that is one of the very good ways to advertise such thing, audio marketing. You get?
yes.
All right. Okay. So, Dotun, go ahead. Let's hear what you have to say.
Okay, so as we know, audio marketing is it just involves playing some audio messages before the agent picks up the line.
Okay.
So this, in a simple term, is just like selling before the agent picks up. So how let me just give a brief scenario in a real estate company. Maybe I'm calling them to ask about a particular apartment, and I'm hearing that okay, if I buy an apartment or if I rent to them, my first month will be a discount, maybe like 10% off. So this one, I don't know.
Don't worry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
So,
okay,
okay. Go
I don't
ahead.
know.
So,
I'm hearing myself.
okay.
uh
Okay.
Okay, so like I said, like in a real estate company, and maybe I call to ask about a particular property or a particular apartment. I want to rent something, and before the agent picks up, I'm hearing that okay, my first month, there's going to be like a discount of 10%, or maybe 10% off the amount I'm going to pay. This one is going to arise my interest. It's going to attract more interest from me, and that's going to be like more money to the particular real estate company. Another thing is that it's going to it's going to help the business owner. Referrals again, like I said earlier, referrals is going to, since there's 10% like discount. I want to tell my friends, okay, this real estate company, if you shop with them, if you buy their property, there's first 10% off. So this would, with like you said, referrals is the best way, like one of the best way to sell or gain more money as the company. So referrals, that's more money to the particular company, and this one again is going to build their brand reputation. So it's going to make people like know them. And another thing, loyalty again. When there's discounts, maybe every 2 weeks, or maybe there's discount or
Okay. No problems. Dotun, you got it right. You got it. Makes sense. Like I told you that whenever you're approaching any industry, right? Always do your research because it will help you when you get to that sale. The person you are talking to, you have to sound like you're an expert in helping people make more sales in that industry. So if you're talking to somebody in the real estate industry, don't sound like you're selling a product. Make them think like you have experience in the real estate industry. Do you understand? This is why as time goes on, we might separate industries, but for now we're not separating. We expect that in your research you have to figure out what kind of promos do these guys run. For example, okay, sir, when people are calling your business line, right, and they hear news like, oh, by the way, we just opened Shimawa land, and if you buy two, you currently have, you stand a chance to get one for free. Do you know what it does to people? It will make people want to tell their friends about that real estate company. Paint that vivid image like, oh, you see other companies do it and you want to bring it into their company. Although no, obviously I feel like as you progress, my point is I'm saying this because of experience in different fields, but as time goes on, you get it better. Just we're definitely getting better, and these things will get better when you're already speaking to them. I'm only telling you that always try to do research about that industry. Try to use their language in that industry. Clients, patients, but like I said, what feature is next, Kola? What do you have next?
We have
Bukola, I didn't get you. What feature do we have next?
I said we have contact management.
Okay, sorry. After contact management, what else do we have next?
Okay, call recording.
Okay, after call recording, what do we have next?
Call note. Or note taking, I mean.
Okay, let's touch contact management. After that, we'll take a break. Remember the assignment I gave to you guys. And that's the assignment you'll be touching by 1:30. So let's round up with contact management. Take a break, come back by 1:30, and then continue. Do you get me?
And
Okay, so let's round up
Yes.
with management. What do you have, Kola?
contact management means keeping all customers' information and then all customers' information and tracking their information.
Okay, so I'm listening. Go ahead.
Using an hospital now.
Okay, yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
A patient comes to the hospital, collection of information. The the person in charge of record keeping, files collection, collects information of the client or the patient, then record everything down. Then patient goes to meet the the consultant or whoever person she needs to meet in the hospital. Then after that, the person leaves. After after a while, the client comes back and asks and comes back and they're like, oh, have you registered with us? Okay, yes, you've registered. Okay, what's your name so we can track it? So using that, the initial information they've collected, they will use to track it either on the system or using their files. Then they will use the person's name, the person's age, sex, either male, the genotype, and the blood group. Then using that, once the patient sees that, oh, they already got information and all, even if it is after 2 3 years and the client or the patient comes back, she's happy because these people, they kept all her informations, they are all intact, not that she has to start all over again to give them the information and all. So okay, and the to buttress more on the point, the person in charge of the contact keeping or whatever, even if the person is no longer there, the person can still find out that because it has been collected and it has been written down, it has been saved on either the system or through files. The patient is happy because she does not have to start again. The hospital also, the clients can also refer the hospital
Sorry,
through.
Bukola, please hold on. In this case, it's a hospital. Patients
Yeah.
is what they address them as, not customers. So now let's try to use the industry language, right? So
Yes.
the patients can refer. I know not everyone that goes to a hospital is a patient, but let's just try to familiarize ourselves with the terms that are used in that industry. Do you understand? Like I said,
Okay.
you have to act like you are an expert in that industry with customers in that industry. So let's try our possible best to act like we are familiar, act like we have been in that space before. It will help it will make you more relatable with the person you are speaking with. Okay, so go ahead.
And she's another industry.
No, 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 no. Just round up, round up, round up.
So through that,
Oh, sorry,
the
sorry, sorry. One more thing.
customer is happy
The,
and she's
the, the,
satisfied.
the moment you said, just to buttress my point, to me, that was a problem. Because the only reason you buttress your point is if you feel like the person did not get your point in the first place. So if you can reduce that idea of buttressing your point, what that means is that try to make your
Okay.
point clearer. Because if it is clear already, you don't need to buttress. You only buttress when the customer says, I didn't get you there. How does that work? Then you begin to dive deeper into what the customer asked for. But until then,
Okay.
let's try to make it as much as possible a situation where we are communicating effectively. So please, that reminds me, man. I've noticed this whole idea of sales where people assume that I want to sell a product. I just do a surface level on the product and I try to sell it. No. This process we are going through is very important. It's because if you don't get the point of the product, it will be it will be a losing battle trying to convince somebody else. When you yourself don't get it, that's why it may sound boring, but please, it's better for us to get the point. So I think you're basically almost done, right? You're almost done.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Let's lots of time. Let's move over to Dotun. Then we take a break. I think before we take a break, I'd like to hear what Anthony has to say in front of everyone. Then from what he says, we'll obviously come back again by 1:30 to continue on the assignments you were given yesterday. So Dotun, you have the floor.
Okay, so as you know, contact management is keeping the records of our customers, keeping the records of customers. So, for example, now let me use myself as an example. So, I went to a store to buy a pair of jeans. So, using this contact management feature, maybe later on, that particular store has that same particular type of jean I bought. With that contact management feature, they can send me a message that okay, this particular pair of jeans you bought that other time is available again. We have another new set, even better than the one you bought last time. So this one can bring up my interest again to want me to check it out. And if I go there and I see that is what I love, I want to buy it, and that is more sales. That means it's more money to them. So we can see how contact management can help business owner in the e-commerce industry. One, if I love that product like the similar one I bought the other time, I want to buy it, and that's more money to them. Another one is loyalty. When they keep sending me messages like similar product that they have, I'll be loyal to them and I will just want to always go to their store because I know that they have what I want and it's of quality. So that one is another benefit of contact management, loyalty again, and it will make me repeating customers. It will make me always come and shop with them. So that is some ways in which contact management can benefit both the customers and the business owners.
Dotun, that was very excellent. Because I'll tell you why I say it's very excellent because that thing you just highlighted, right? A lot of business owners forget that aspect that you get more sales from your existing customers more than you get from your new customers. So if you have bought from me before, right? And I tell you, if you have bought from me before, and I tell you, okay, oh, this thing you bought has a newer version, there's a possibility that you might be interested. And if you keep doing this thing over and over, okay, for example, now, yeah, a short story. My cousin sells gadgets, phones, and everything, and he sells to different people, CEOs, everything. So this Samsung phone came out that time. It was very very new, and one of his customers called him and said Jeffrey, I saw this Samsung phone that I used to fold. They said, okay, boss, that phone is their new phone. It just came out this week, and he was pissed because this Jeffrey guy did not inform him that there's a new Samsung phone that is trending. And he felt insulted because he likes to have the latest gadgets. So coming back now is that it dawned on my cousin that there's some people who want to be aware that there's a new gadget in town, there's a new thing trending, there's a new fashion or something. They want to be aware, even though they will not buy, they just want to be aware. So ever since, anytime something comes out and is trending, he knows the particular customers to reach out to. So please, boss, there's a new phone in town. Oh, if you like, throw that phone away. You get the point. So what I'm going to do this is that there's a feature or there's a goal we are working towards when it comes to T'Challa. We want to build something in a way that if we can help people track their contacts and track what those contacts have purchased in the past using AI, because we're in an age of AI, right? Using AI, we should be able to help this business owner predict the kind of goods that that particular customer may buy in the future. Do you understand, Dotun? Hello, Dotun. Did you get me there?
Yes, okay, sorry, I was muted.
Yes. So we have something like that that's coming up in the future where we can help business owners to predict what a particular customer will buy based on what they have bought in the past. So that's perfect, and I will commend you for that. So, guys, I can tell that we are getting better at this thing at highlighting the features and the benefits that it gives to the customers, and we have gotten better. So, please, I know you said we'll end by 12:30. So, Anthony, since you have heard everyone talk, what do you think so far?
Yeah, so I feel like we're beginning to get it, but one of the before I even go on, say, how did you guys find the guides? And Bukola, you go first, then better.
The question, please.
How do you find the guides, like the guides that we told you guys to read? What do you think about it? Was it explanatory enough?
Yes, it was.
Do you have questions about it? Did you see where we tried to relate it to industries?
Ah, this is breaking. I didn't get to explain it.
I said, did you see where we tried to relate it to industries?
Yes, 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 I did.
All right. So basically, the reason why we did that is that, and before I go on, Doctor, do you have anything to say about the guide too?
Okay, no, I don't really have anything much to say about that.
So you believe that like anybody that holds that guide should have a full understanding of how it should work, yeah?
Yes, perfect, yes.
All right. Okay. So moving on, like I've heard you guys debate and or say what you understand by the app, and it has been really interesting seeing how you guys try to put together the stuff. So the reason for the guide is that it's just like a Bible. You go back to your Bible to get renewed on what your faith or to like just reaffirm yourself with what God says in the Word. So is the guide. It should be your Bible basically, as long as it comes to selling each other's product. So in the sense that like you should always go back and read it and reaffirm yourself with how these things work so that it will be easier for you to put it in your own language. Like Castro said earlier, when you tell yourself you're a salesperson, it begins to improve your other aspects of your life. And at the end goal, you see yourself as that salesperson. All you need to now do is that write down how that salesperson behaves, how he thinks, how he finds his customers, and how he talks to them. Once he has that on check, it will be easier for you to approach a customer in any field and apply those because there's no kind of business we don't apply to. As basic as just having that call sharing and audience marketing that tells the customer that is at the right place is giving the business an identity already. Just those two features just gives the business an identity. They are sure anybody that goes around says, "Oh no, this is Chicken Republic's number. This is," and if you call this number, at least if you don't, they'll get back to you. Or you are sure, just call it more than twice at least. Yes, but you are sure because you have gone there, you called and you heard their marketing. You are sure you're at the right place. So basically, I still feel like it's easy to sell, and with time, people get it. But it needs to be fast. At least before the end of this month, we should be already seeing how we can be trooping in customers. But generally, I do think you guys are trying. Castro, we have till the end of the week for this whole process, yes? That's tomorrow.
Yeah, yes, yeah. See you tomorrow. Did we start this thing
So,
on Monday?
so like,
Dotun, did we
yeah,
start
it
this?
started on Monday now.
Did it start on Monday? Or the assignment was given to them on Monday, then decided on Tuesday? Dotun, Bukola, when did we start this thing? Hello, Dotun, when did we
Sorry,
start?
no.
I believe it's Tuesday.
Yes, because you gave the assignment on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Monday and we submitted on Tuesday.
Okay, no problem. So,
All right then. So let's say till Monday, Tuesday before we are over with this exercise. But what I'm trying to say is that like Bukola, you are still wiggling your way through it, trying to give us the definition. But you need to now see how that thing actually applies. So on your own, always try to talk to your, like, find somebody around you that you can talk to, talk about the product with, to make you get to understand the product. So you see how you can apply it generally without, because the people you're going to meet, trust me, they don't understand the English, so they don't want to hear the English. They want to hear simply how it works and how it works for them and how it makes them better. So you're selling that whole idea of professionalism and organization and not letting them miss the connections they already have and new ones. So you have to find your own words to define them and make sure those words are very clear to the next person. But for now, before the end, let's say before that Tuesday, by that Tuesday, if by that last day we're doing this and we are not having it clear, us will have to sit down and now decide our next steps. Because that's from that last day where we finish all this research, that we're kind of off, and you guys are, we take the training wheels off, and you guys are on your own. So please, between this for 4 days, 5 days, you guys should please sit down with it, take your time with it, and just really get into how this thing works and how to sell it. So basically, that's all I have to say.
So okay, Anthony, thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you.
So by 1:30, we're coming back and I gave them an assignment, right? And the assignment, oh, sorry, I was on mute. I was on mute. So they have an assignment that I gave to them yesterday. And the assignment says they should go out there, look for industries. And in that industry, give us the person who they think can make such a decision in that industry regarding adopting T'Challa um, for themselves. Then what was the second assignment again? Totum, there were two.
Okay,
Come again.
you come. Okay, the second one was industry and get tools that we need to reach out to,
Yes, there,
like
yes,
the rules of
yes. So that is the roles
industry.
of each company. That is, pick an industry, pick a kind of company, give us the roles that should reach out to. Then actually, in those kind of companies, give me one example and give me somebody in that company that we can reach out to. That is, could be a phone number, it could be a LinkedIn profile. This is how leads are generated. That was what I said. Yeah, I said that. So that's what the people are presenting by 1:30. So we're going to have 1:30 to 2:30. Then I think maybe 2:30, then 3:30 to 4:30. Call it a day. Are we good?
Yes, we are good with that.
Bukola, confirm. Are we good?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, no problem. So let's.
All right, Salome, please don't forget my meeting with Choma. Please confirm with her and let me know the time. I'll be free for anything from like 2, 3.
Now, what time did you say?
2, 3. 2, 3.
Okay, so guys, thank you very much. We'll talk later. So that was a good one. That was a very good one. I've not yet checked this stuff to know how all of this is mixing into the camera. I don't know if the camera could even hear them, but if it did not hear them, well, what can I do? There might be a noise. AC is on, wind is on, everything's on. So thank you very much. The team will come again by the next 1 hour. I'm enjoying this thing. Okay.
I mean, short.
6 videos of A4 papers.
Yes, short is of them demonstrating videos. On Saturday when we come, we'll be doing the.
What's that? Okay, let me turn on the lights. Then, yeah, that's one too. Yeah. Go ahead.
On Saturday.
Why are you laughing?
On Saturday when we come, we do the talking.
I've told you guys to stop using this big fan now. That's why I brought out a second small fan for you guys. Who is not coming on? But who plugs this one?
I would want that asked me to business.
Why don't you tell me that about this one now? It's not working.
That you are trying to copy the link. I can copy the extension. So on Saturday when we come, we will be talking the
Okay, all right.
yeah.
But how many do you get? They got 6.
Yes.
So how many are we expecting by Saturday?
By Saturday, the talking video is going to be into 5 seconds.
Okay.
So that one then maybe demonstrate.
Okay, no problems. Manuel, how many videos have I done with? Sorry?
I'm currently on the remote.
Are you done with anyone? Okay, 0. Don't worry, it's progress, don't worry. Alright, so that's it. You guys can go now. Have you uploaded the videos?
Yes, that's the chats. The ones we did with our phone, that's sent to the group chats.
I felt them just copy from your system, from your phone directly instead of doing all that. Come, let me get mine. No, I think you can take it from. I'm coming. Let me get my USB. Let me get my USB instead. Hey. Because this my system now is freezing like crazy. And that's why the AC is on though, to blow it. Alright, please bring your phone.
Who sent the number?
Yeah.
Who sent the number?
So let me use your system because I think this is on the cloud. No, don't worry. Let me put up this one. Hey, come on, unlock your phone.
I'm looking to try this.
What? What's that? It's your laptop. It did not work.
You sure?
Hold on. It takes time. It's a Windows. Give it some time. If it doesn't work, then something's messed up somewhere. What's that? Just showing that place is overexposed. Oh, hold on. End the recording. Something's not right somewhere. I will record you when it's fast body. Flash drive. Flash DC flash drive. Yeah, I'm not giving flash drive recently.
Right. What do more than one more too?
Let me check my drawer. You know where I put my flash drive now? That drawer close to my table. Close to the rising table here. Check there.
Anyone?
Bring the one that has this. Bring the 2 of them. There's supposed to be 2 there at least. Are you saving people's TikTok videos or are you making TikTok videos? Yes, you. No, sorry. I thought she's not talking, not you. What was that?
Is it the videos on my phone?
Yeah. Quite a lot. Today is 14. You guys came here by 10, Abby. Did you people take pictures? No, don't worry. I want to break this table, Joy. You guys are by 10, right? Sorry?
After.
No, that one. That's the last one.
Hold on. That's the major one I want to use. Okay.
I saw you saw that one there.
I want this Google Drive. It's sorry. He said, but I want this Google Drive. There is just for that. Don't worry. Are you afraid? You check it out. Do you think I'm taking your pictures? Don't worry. You look at what I'm sending. Yeah. I'm taking by the dates. Where is she? What do you mean? So have you seen those short videos that are there in the cloud in your space? I've arranged them so you can delete the ones that you can't use, then give me feedback. So I'll transfer it to your space. Don't worry, don't worry. But she knows it's not because of you. She knows that.
That type when we use this one was better.
What
That
type
action
of
camera.
that's thick one? Why you
Yeah,
say so?
I like it more than the normal one you can use.
Yeah, it feels slimmer.
Yeah, like that. It's flexible, man. You saw the way I later positioned it. Instead of it
You
standing
can
straight.
do that then now.
Yeah.
You can, what are you saying now? Like give me this.
Well, it's facing outside.
Yes, nice. I just never tried them before.
This one looks more complicated, Sha.
I never tried them.
That one is easier too. That one
Yeah, it's lighter and
yeah,
again it's much more rugged.
yeah, something like that. This one
This
you
video
guys
looks,
be
this
careful
video
with
looks
this
very,
one.
very, very, very exposed. What are you laughing at now? Alright,
Then I
that's
think
it.
someone, I just want to know. It's not part of
This one. Okay.
And I don't know some other videos here.
So just highlights now. Okay,
So I
go
don't know
take
them. Like the videos are short.
Yeah, he will pick the best
No,
one.
no, 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 no.
You need to do it.
Yes, now you pick what it needs now.
You already told me so much.
No, so far it's for this project. Don't worry, he will delete the ones that he's not going to use. Is that all? Alright. No fear. Sure. I'm not done now. Yeah, you guys can go now. Oh. Shema, how is gift doing? Let's delete this movie show. I only call you when it's hard. Okay, so I've put it there too, so you already know what to do. Alright, so alright. So it's almost 4 minutes to my next meeting. I'm currently I'm having something for something as a snack. Basically cassava, cocoa, and honey. Cassava, cocoa, honey, and some peanuts. Peanut. It's a weird combination, but these days I've been enjoying the idea of having cocoa. By the way, guys, cocoa is bitter. The cocoa powder used to make your chocolate, coffee, and the rest is actually bitter. Well, with honey and groundnut, has this very nice feel to it. So, if you're not used to Nigerian meals, it's called gari. Just eating it before my day because I'm going to the gym I'll be prepared to go to the gym by 2:30. to lose some weight and create some content.
Good afternoon. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, so let's see the assignments. Dotson, go first. Let's see what you have in terms of lead organization. Let's see what you have.
Okay, so I should start with the one of those company name and the contact information. Abi?
The industry, the roles that we should target in
Okay.
those industries. Let's start with that.
So for the first company I got for hospitality,
Okay.
and the name of the company is Kidanka. Kidanka is the name. I don't know if you like that. If you like me sharing my screen so you can see it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Please share your screen.
Okay, fine. Um, so this is the name. This is the sheet here. This is the sheet I did for the name of the company. The first person is in this this name of the company Gidanka, and Gidanka is a hospitality company. And what did they do? They focused on delivering convenient and comfortable homes to people, like whether hotel services, different services. So for
Okay.
me, I took the chief operating officer, like this is his name, Aliyu Azan Aminu. That's the chief operating officer. So I feel that he would be interested in our solution, and
Okay.
since
What?
he's in the operating team, I'm very sure that he would understand what the services we are providing and how it's going to affect their company. So this is his profile. Still loading. Okay. Yeah, so this is Aliyu Azan Aminu. He's the chief operating officer at Gidanka. And so I feel that he would he should be part of the people that he should be part of our targeted roles that we should reach out to, because since he knows how operation is all about, so he should understand more about what we are offering and how it's going to affect his company. That's the first person I took from Bidanka's company. Then the second person is Olajide Abiola. So
Offer. Yeah. Also, talk, talk, talk.
so let's just wait a while for it shows. Okay, yes, he's the CEO. Yes, he's the CEO of the company. I sent him a connection request too, and he has responded. So I guess he should be another person that he should be one, though he's in the key decision maker. Yeah. So, but I feel that we can get a response if we reach out to him, since he's the CEO of the company and he understands how customer interaction is all about. So I guess he will be more interested in our solution and how our solution can help his company. So this is the second person I this is the second individual that I feel that we can reach out to in this particular company, so as to tell them how our solution can really affect their company positively and how they can be able to respond to customers at the same time without keeping anyone hanging. So that's the first person. That's the two first person I took for hospitality. Okay, I took someone else, Juliet and Ray Shola. Yeah, I guess she's the marketing manager. Yes, that's one of the target roles. Yes, she's the marketing manager at Gidanka. So I feel that she will understand more about what we are offering and how we can help them. So that's the first people that I took in hospitality industry. I don't know if I should still proceed. I want to say something.
Nothing.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can hear you.
my mic was turned off. Apologies for that. So I see that you got the COO, the CEO, and general manager, right?
Yes.
Okay. You did a very good job. I'll say on this one, you did a very good one. Although one thing I should kind of also realize is that, yeah, sometimes the CEO may be too high level. Also, the size of the company matters, right? The size of the company matters.
Yes.
If it's a very big company, the COO may not be the best person to talk to because it's a very big company. They will say, oh, they are not the ones in charge of such department, right? So looking at these people, they look like
Yeah.
look like a startup where everybody knows what everybody is doing, give or take. And the COO may not be the best person, but he's very high enough in a in a small company to say, okay, fine, this is what we would like. I will bring it up with the team and see how it sits with them. Do you get?
Yes.
So I like your
I
approach.
understand.
You use LinkedIn to source these people. So okay, okay, so go ahead. So this time around, so that we are fast because by 2:30 I have to leave this school. At 2:30, 2:35 I have to leave them. I'm coming back by 4:30 or thereabout. So just give me the company, the industry, the role, why you chose that role. So I'm not really now I've seen that you got their emails, which was good. Now I'm not really bothered about their exact details, but what I want to know is the source of the lead, the industry, the role, and why did you choose that role? That's what I'm majorly after right now. You get?
Okay, yes, I understand that.
Okay, so let's see what we can
So
get
for me,
started.
I for hospitality, I chose I chose let me check. So hospitality, I chose the marketing manager, customer support manager, and front desk manager.
Okay.
Why I choose Yeah, so why I chose this role because these are individuals that these are individuals that understand these are individuals that are into the day-to-day activities, so they really understand what they are dealing with and they understand how they know some challenges they are facing. So when we reach out to these people with our solution, they can really understand because they are facing one challenge or the other. So I guess that they will be the best person for us to reach out to because they know that okay, yes, this is something that can help them. This is something that they will need in their day-to-day activities so that they can make so that they can be running well and they'll make sure that nobody is left waiting and everyone is left waiting and the customers are too are satisfied. So that was why I chose those roles.
Okay, that's good. I like the fact that you realize that it is the roles that are close to the customers and what we should aim at. So what that means two things. People who can make decisions and people whose decisions are the closest to the customers. Front desk is very close to the customer. Which other role did you pick that is close to the customer? Do you know what I mean by close to the customer?
Yes.
Okay, so what other role? Okay, give me another industry, then the role.
Okay, another industry would be um, so let's take for the e-commerce industry. One would be the customer service manager because there might be issues about a particular package or a particular product. So once a call is put across, it is the customer service team that would pick the call. So I feel customer service manager is another role that is closer to customers.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Another thing is What is the size of the companies you are targeting? What's their size like?
Okay, so their size is there's some 1 to 49. Yes, Gidanka is 1 to Gidanka's employees are just 51, so they are
Okay.
between 1 and 50.
Okay.
So it's more like small side and medium sized businesses.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Give me another industry and tell me a role.
Okay, for um, let me take telecommunication industry.
Okay.
Telecommunication industry, yes, see the customer service manager and operations manager, because
Network
like
operation
I said earlier,
manager. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yes,
Network operation managers should be off.
yes.
I disagree with that. Network operation manager are strictly technical people. It's not your business interacting with customers.
So okay, I really understand, but like the example I gave earlier, like maybe I pull out across, I call them and someone cannot respond. Maybe the issue is technical. He or she passing the call to maybe like a specialist, like a network operation like manager. It means that that role is ready similar. Is that role is connecting back to the customer. Don't know if you understand what I said.
Yes, I understand you 100%. But what I am saying is the network manager is strictly technical. I understand that there are times they will need to transfer the call or bring a technical person into the call. I fully understand that. What I'm saying is, in situations like this, the network operator is strictly a technical role. So it is the customer service person who will say, "Oh, okay, we can't answer this call right now, but we can bring a technical person into it." He's the one who is expressing the pain, not the technical person, not even the head, because mind you, he's the head of technical team. So what that means is he is much more focused on technical aspects. Whatever happens in the customer's front is slightly not his business. Do you get me?
Yes, I got
So
that.
yes, that even though they are to bring, mind you, even though they are to bring a technical person to the call, they are not bringing head of network operations. They are bringing his team members, not him. Only in a situation where maybe they have enterprise customers and they have enterprise problems, then they might consider bringing in the head of network operations. So network operations is strictly a technical role. They do not they almost never interface. Even in most cases, the customer care service will take the request, create a ticket, and transfer that ticket to the technical team, the network operations team or network operations center team. Yes, that's what they call them. So you try there, but take out such kind of technical teams. It's like bringing in head of systems architecture for something like this. They don't really apply here. They have no problem with customers because they barely even know the problems that the customers face. Do you get that?
Yes.
Okay, no
Okay,
problems.
and I got that. Thank you.
No problems. Okay. Next industry and your
Real
role.
estate.
All right.
So I took property manager, property manager, real estate sales manager. I took marketing manager too. Then customer relation manager for real estate company.
Okay. All right. So
Okay, so
the property manager, what role do you think he has to play?
okay, property manager. Maybe let me use for example me. Maybe the property I bought. Maybe I'm having issues with it. Maybe there's no. Maybe it's not what I wanted. Then it's the property manager I will call. Okay, something is wrong with my property. It's not what I got or something.
Yeah,
So
but all I call it as a okay, okay, I get. He'll be the first person of contact if there's a problem. Okay, I get your angle. But sales manager, I agree with you 100%. What was the second one you called?
I said marketing manager too.
Marketing manager, 100% a very good try. So let's do this also, right? I think you've tried, you got most of it. So I believe that give or take, you'll be correct 8 out of 10 times. You'll be correct. So Bukola, let's see what you have. Hello, Bukola.
Okay, I can hear you. Sorry. The 10 companies, the first one I chose was Sky Travels and Tour Limited.
Okay. So okay, travels and tourisms. All right, I'm listening. What roles did you target in such companies?
The front desks, then those in the ICT, the telecommunication, that's the ICT, those in charge of that. Then those are the two that meets more of customers in the sense that if there are any technical issues concerning their ticketing, bookings, and all, calls can be placed through to the ICT guys and the technical guys. But if they need to book their tickets, their reservations, they talk to the front desk person that puts them through how they can do it, how they can go about bookings and all.
So Bukola, yeah, do you think the person at the front desk has the power to install such a system in that company, travel and tourism?
Do I think the person in the power has what?
Do you think the person in the front desk has the power to make such a decision as to who to put in the front desk? Do you think that person has such power?
No, the person would have to contact the manager or the head of sales.
So instead, why did you not target the manager or the head of sales directly? Why are we targeting the front desk?
The head of sales or the marketing or the manager might be busy, so the first person they can actually get is the person in front. Then she can transfer or go to talk to a senior colleague.
So what do you think the chances are them doing that? Mind you, remember that people have stress. People are going through stress every single day. I'm not saying you can't do that, but what do you think the chances are? And how will you get the front desk to leave her desk, go walk up to the manager and tell the manager
No,
about
takes
your
the call,
product? Sorry?
then transfers the call to the manager.
Mm. Dotun, what do you think? Dotun, what do you think?
Sorry, can you come again? It's cracking in my hand. I don't know if you
So,
can hear me.
Dotun, what do you think? What do you think about what she just said about targeting the ICT department and the front desk?
Okay, targeting the okay, you mean that well I feel that we can still target them, then we can build rapport with them before they pass our solution to people higher. So
Okay, okay. So then the question now is, what are the chances of them? I didn't say it's not possible though. What are the chances of them reaching out to the managers? What do you think the chances are? Yes.
well it depends on the particular company. If they really feel that our solution can really help them like in their day-to-day process, then the chances might be high. But if they feel that they are okay with their system already, the chances might be low. So it depends on the company in particular. That's what I just feel. I might be wrong.
No, regardless, there's no harm in trying, but I get you. So if the person in the front desk sees that this particular thing is important
I
to
don't
the
know if you
goal,
get.
Sorry, I was on mute. I was on mute. So if the person who is at the front desk sees that this product is super valuable to the company and would also help them with their day-to-day activities, they will be very much interested in it. I agree with you. But my point is that the chances are dabbling. You get the person, the say the head of marketing, he might be busy, quote unquote. But if we can get his attention, we have a higher chance of doing business with them. That's my point. So I'm not saying that we can't talk to the front desk. I'm saying that there are certain roles that we target that we increase the chances of us helping that business as compared to not, as compared to targeting other roles. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Bukola, give me another industry and give me a role in that industry.
The logistics firm.
Okay.
Head of, you can talk to the head of marketing, head of sales,
Okay.
then probably the manager. But the first two people you can meet is head of sales and marketing.
Okay. That's fair. That's very good. Next.
Then the using hospitals, the first person you would contact with is the person that the person that collects informations. I don't know their name, but those people that stand and
The safest word to use is either a receptionist or a front desk person. It's
receptionist
safe.
or yeah, front desk or receptionist in the hospital. Then the people you can, the major people you can talk to. One, the the head of the head of the head of I don't they don't have head of reception, so they are not, but you can actually
But
go
don't
through
you
them.
don't you think that no matter, even though it's a hospital, they will have somebody
Is
that
that?
they will have somebody that's either maybe head of operations or admin, somebody who
Okay,
handles
yes,
the
admin. Yes, head of
business
admin.
aspect of the, because at the end of the day, yes, they are there to save lives, but it's a business. Okay, it's not charity.
Okay.
So they'll definitely